Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to stop in and see what I'm up to. What it is I'm up to. I'm doing this again because I'm sitting here babbling away and my phone pops up and says it doesn't have an internet connection, cuts off my video. Love-hate relationship with this thing, I'll tell you what. The other day there was a question about my readers, my cheaters, and I answered it, but you know, I've got to go a little bit more in depth here. Growing up, I always needed prescription glasses. I mean, I was basically blind without them. If I didn't put my glasses down in the same spot every night, and like could just reach out and grab them off the nightstand, I was lost because I had to be like right up on them to find them, or I'd have to have somebody come in, you know, one of the kids or the wife or somebody come in and find my glasses. One time I was out in the ocean teaching my boys how to surf, and I was down in the water, had the boys in the two boards, and a wave came in and hit the board came in and hit my glasses just right that they broke, and they were gone. So, I mean, it's kind of hard not to find the shore. But once I made it into the beach, I'd been moved by the current, and I was nowhere near where our blanket was. So everything was just a big multicolored blur. I couldn't find my blanket. I walked past it 2 or 3 times trying to find it until finally one of the girls was like, "Daddy, what are you doing?" Daddy was dumb lost. That's what Daddy was doing. Luckily, I had a spare pair of glasses in the truck or in the camper. I forget what we had at that point. Anyway, 8 or 9 years ago, I went in to get my driver. It had to be 8 years ago. I went in to get my license renewed, and I couldn't pass the reading part, the vision test. So I went to see the eye doctor, and I had cataracts. So I ended up having to see an eye surgeon. I don't know, ophthalmologist, ophthalmology, I don't know. And they replaced the lenses in my eyes. They were supposed to do one long distance and one short distance, but somehow things got twisted around in the 6 weeks between the 2 surgeries, and I got 2 long distance lenses. So I can see real good far away. I can't see up close. Where it used to be when I needed glasses, I couldn't see anything beyond, well, like from where I'm sitting now to the steering wheel, maybe 2.5 feet. Everything was super blurred, but I could read at a comfortable spot in front of me, and I could do my art and stuff like that. Now it's just the opposite. I can't read up close. I can't really do my art up close unless I have the cheaters on. And it's just one of those things. Now, what powers do I use? There's all different powers, and it just depends on what I'm doing. For general use, I think these are 125s. If I'm trying to read Facebook or something like that on my phone, and I got the largest phone just because of this. This is a 6.5-inch screen. I have a 150. They're either 150 or 175. I'm not 100% sure. And then I also have things for like when I'm sewing. I've got 250s, and there's different strengths for different things. And then I always pull a Sam and double up on them. And Sam was a Vietnam vet that I knew. We were good friends, and I teased him unmercifully about putting on 2 pairs of glasses. So now when I do it, I always think about him. So anyway, and so there's that. Now, several weeks back, I'd done an EDC, and Grizzly Taco said something about the knife I was carrying, and I went in to figure out which knife it was to put a link for it, and I found another knife. And this one is like, it's really pretty. It's off of Amazon, and it's like, I don't know, $7.95 or $6.95 or something. Like I said, I thought it was really pretty, and it's basically the same type knife. So I ordered it. Unfortunately, now I've been carrying it for almost a month, maybe a little more than a month, and it doesn't always clicked in that time. Doesn't always click in to spot into place, and it's actually larger than that one. I mean, it's quite a bit larger actually. The handles are almost the same size, but the blade, well, I don't know, it's a whole lot bigger. It just feels a lot bigger. So I swapped back to this one as my everyday. And this one will end up going, it's still a nice knife. It holds its edge fairly well considering. I mean, it's a cheapie, but you know, it holds its edge fairly well. So it'll go in one of my go bags or, you know, something. So there's that. Now lately I've been doing some of my artwork here. I got refocused. There for a while I wasn't doing any type of art at all. I was in a real slump. Depression had kicked in, and you know, I've been working my way out of that, and YouTube has helped me a lot with that. But sometimes there just isn't that inspiration. You need something to I don't know, something to kick in. So anyway, I'd ordered some fountain pens. Actually, I was on Facebook, and a friend had posted a picture that he had doodled of a part of a prop for a Halloween convention, and he had a fountain pen, and I asked about it, and he picked it up really cheap on Wish, and I was like, well, that's really cool, I like that. So I went in to look at it, and while I was on it, I went to see if I could also find it on Amazon. Instead of finding that pen, I found a whole set of them, so I got those, and they sat around. I doodled with them a little bit, and I drew with them a little bit, and then one day I got the inspiration, and I thought, what if these are if I can use these kind of like a water pencil, only with an alcohol solution. So this was my first attempt. And yes, it's crooked. The horizon line is crooked, but oh well. So then my second one was this one. I think the horizon line might be a little crooked on that one too. It's par for the course. But I was really starting to enjoy this. It's a lot of fun. And then I was going through some stuff, and I found these wooden planks. And I'm not sure what size these are. Let's see. Not quite 3. By 7. So it's about 3 7/8. What an odd size. Anyway, I did this one. Now I really like the way this came out. It's kind of a shimmer look where it sinks into the wood, And I like the way this pops. Now, I'm colorblind, so I usually work in very contrasting colors. And when I blend them together, there's colors in there that I can't see. Y'all are seeing something in there that I can't actually see what I've done. But you know, that's just the way of it. So anyway, I really like this one. And then I did this one. This is back on the canvas. And for some reason, it just doesn't, the colors don't pop. It's the exact same pen. The colors don't pop as much on the canvas. Maybe because, I don't know, I didn't prime the canvas. It's just right on the raw canvas. And again, my horizon line sucks. So then last night, and this is the one that kind of inspired this whole video thing, I did this one. And I finished it, I ended the video before it was actually finished. So I can get it to stop vibrating. The truck's running. So I'm not exactly sure where I cut it off, but I know I came back in, I redid a little bit of this headland, kind of make it look like there's an inlet there, and I added some grasses and whatnot to the dunes. I think I may have added the clouds in afterwards. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, it's just, you know, I get doodling and playing around, and a lot of this is just, I mean, it's with the ink, the fountain pen ink, and then a lot of it is just scrubbing in with the cotton swabs, and then I have all that ink left over on the cotton swabs, and that's what I actually did the headlands and the clouds with. So, or the islands and the clouds. So there you go, Granddad. That's what that one finished out to be. More than likely, when I publish this, YouTube won't show any of these pictures. They'll put a picture of my ugly mug or something. So anyhow, I need to get out and get to the store and go back up and pick up my brother and get to my daughter's house. So I'll probably end up uploading this right off the phone. I won't have any of my links or anything down below until later on. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to check me out on social media, that would be fandoculous. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that'd be even better. I'll have a link down there eventually to my Facebook account. I think I've also got my Imager and Instagram and email and yada 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 down there. So let's see, 700 sub giveaway. That's still active right now because I haven't done a drawing. I should be right at that. It keeps fluctuating. 699, 700, 701, 698. So anyway, I'll be doing that giveaway here soon. If you'd like to get in on my Make My Eyeball Sweat challenge, I have the snail mail address down there. Cancer is an insidious disease. All of them are. It doesn't matter. Even just skin cancer can be a really bad thing. So breast cancer seems to be the most prominent, and people think it's more prevalent in well, it is more prevalent in females, but it does affect males. It affects the young. It doesn't care if you're young or young or old, rich or poor. Cancer is just nasty. So if something doesn't feel right, go check it out. Talk to your doctor. As hard as that can be for some people. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them think about them. Let them know you love them. We're not promised tomorrow, people. Until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fantabulous day. Sláinte, y'all.